Is it safe? Nope, 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 nope. That is freaking cold. What's up, everyone? Scott the TroutHammer here. Oregon went full winter in a week. You never go full winter. Yeah, for those that live in Oregon, you know how the weather's been for the last like week and a half. For those that don't know, we've been getting just absolutely carpet bombed by winter storm after winter storm. Right now we're in between winter storms. We got probably another half a day before the next winter storm hits. Yeah, it's been high wind, it's been frigid temperatures, sleet, snow, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. Real quick, I gotta start this video out with a special message, sort of shout out announcement thing. So I learned a valuable lesson with my last giveaway. Research how much it costs to ship something before you do a giveaway. So I'll just say that G Money Strong Outdoors, the channel that won the last giveaway, they are a couple of really awesome guys. I've been in contact with them, sending messages back and forth to we've been sending messages back and forth to each other, letting them know the situation that was going on. It's like, here's the skinny on the situation. This thing ended up costing a lot of money to ship. Initially, more than twice what the price of the tackle satchel and the trays were to purchase. And so I sort of ping-ponged between shipping options, trying to find the least expensive shipping option that would still get it to him safely, because he lives literally on the other end of the country from me. Then had an issue with packaging, and then finally whittled it down to an option that was like pretty good to ship to him. Let him know that it was going to come when I get my tax return, and he said, just give me a shout out on your channel. So G Money Strong Outdoors, here's your shout out. I want you guys to go check out their channel. I've been loving the content they make. Go subscribe to them. Go check out their channel. They're doing good stuff over there. I wish I could do some hunting too. But they also wanted me to pay it forward, so I am now going to save this for a future giveaway. That's actually the biggest reason why I haven't done a giveaway yet, is because I didn't want to start a new giveaway without giving this giveaway prize to the previous giveaway winner. So yeah, G Money Strong Outdoors, you guys are awesome. I want all you guys to go check out their channel too. This won't be the next giveaway I do. I've got something else in mind for the next giveaway, but this will be back in the pool for a giveaway prize in the future. So sort of like a, quick, really early teaser on a future giveaway prize is that. Well, I mean, if you guys have been a subscriber to this channel for a while, you guys have known, that was a giveaway prize, but yeah, that's going back in the pool. So if you guys want to get in on that, obviously you guys want to subscribe. And hey, speaking of subscribe, I am trying to get this channel to grow to 1,000 subscribers, and I need your help to do that. So if you could please hit the subscribe button down there, the notify bell next to it, so you're going to be the first to see all the great content that's going to come from this channel. And guys, we are just there. We are at, last I checked this morning, we were at 980, so we are so close to 1,000 subscribers. Again, thank you guys for helping me get to that point. We are so close. Like I said, I can't do it without you guys. I also got some shout outs to give. Yeah, so when you guys subscribe to the channel, if your account setting is on public and I can read your name, I'll give you a shout out in my weekend video, which today is. I'm gonna try to make a video today because I have the promise of a weekend video at least, but this weekend has been absolutely garbage. Anyway, today I've got shout outs for Dominic Terwilliger, the Bassinator, Leland Bailey, a name I absolutely love, Pluto's Cosmonaut, Max Ostrov, Him Emery, and Booby12379. Thank you all so much for subscribing to the channel. I can't do this without you guys. This is my way of, saying thank you, is these shout outs that I do on the weekend video. And if you guys subscribe to the channel and your account setting is on private, I can't read your name. You guys know who you are. You guys are rock stars, and I thank you just the same. Okay, so SITREP is Sunday, the second weekend of February, which has statistically always been the coldest month here in Oregon. And boy, did it prove it this week. It's currently freezing temperatures outside, even in the mid-afternoon, and it's supposed to get to the coldest temperatures we've had in almost over a year tonight. So what is a fisherman to do to catch fish today? Easy answer, catfish. I've been wanting to do a catfish video for a while, and now's a good time to do it. Reason being, catfish really aren't so much affected by the weather like any other species are. Where weather like this and barometric pressures like this will get every fish in every fishery lockjaw, catfish are still feeding. So we're going to switch some rigging up here. We're going to pack up real quick, and then I'll see you guys out on the water. Yep, you saw me. There you go, guys. That's a fish. There you go, guys. That's unreal! Oh, this is such an awesome looking fish. Oh, yeah! Alright, guys, check that out. Ho, 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 yes. Extra layers are needed today, boys and girls. Yeah, so is this any indication of the fishing today? The wind and the cold, yeah, no normal person should be out here fishing. And then again, whoever said normal is something we should aspire to be. Hang on a sec. Yeah, not only is it freezing temperatures, but it's windy, and it's already making my eyes water and my nose run. It's be interesting to say the least. But yeah, so one of the nice things, oh man, it doesn't help that I'm facing the wind either. Yeah, one of the nice things about fishing for catfish is, you know, they're not, well, they are a predatory species. They will go out and hunt, but they're primarily a scent-based predator. They just sort of like go along the bottom, eating dead things, but they're also an indiscriminate eater. They'll bite whatever touches their whiskers. So you might ask, are there catfish in my lake? Are there catfish in my pond? Well, yes, you'd be hard-pressed anywhere in the United States to find a body of water that doesn't have catfish, doesn't have crawdads. The reason being, you'd be hard-pressed to find any business or any building in the United States that doesn't have a janitorial staff. That's what catfish and that's what crawfish are. They're the janitorial staff. They go around and clean up all the dead stuff on the bottom. You know, I'm walking, but it's so cold, my feet can't tell if I'm walking. I can't feel my legs, or my hands, or my face. Why did I do this? Okay, good. I was actually kind of worried the water wasn't going to be this high. I want it to be this high. Now, also, one of the nice things about catfishing, with them being primarily scent-based in their feeding and not being affected by wind, temperature, weather, anything like that, is they're also not gear shy. So you really can be as ghetto as you want. And I have some absolutely ghetto catfish rigs that I saved just for this. So we're just going to use a Carolina rig using a 1/2 ounce weight on my 7-foot medium spinning rod, 50-pound braid as a leader going to a size 3 octopus hook, and I've got this on a surgeon's loop knot. Reason being is because the hook can move freely around, and the way circle hooks work is they set themselves. You really don't have to set the hook on the fish. So with that surgeon's loop knot, it allows the hook to more freely roll to the side, get caught in the side of the fish's mouth, and then hook itself. So I'm fishing this area because about maybe 60 or so feet out, it hits a slope and just completely drops off and goes out to the deeper part of this lake, and the channel comes in right there, and any sort of food forage is going to come that way from the channel is going to sort of fall off that edge, and right on the edge of that ledge, that's where catfish are going to be stored up during the daytime looking for easy food. Also definitely helps to know, obviously with any species of fish, to know what kind of food the catfish are going to be eating. This is a lake that gets stocked a lot. Not a lot of those stocked trout live, so I'm going to assume they're eating stocked trout. Now, this is some trout that's been in my freezer for about 1.5 years now. Probably not going to eat it, but should be just fine for a catfish. I'm just going to cut a small amount off of that tail. Get that all rigged up on the circle hook. Really want to make sure when you're fishing with a circle hook that the hook point doesn't have any scales or anything keeping the point from penetrating the fish. Not going to cast out very far. Now, I know the catfish in this pond are absolutely, well, they're primarily nocturnal feeders. They've all got really milky eyes. That's one of the easiest ways to tell if they're nocturnal feeders. So they're going to be feeding sunset to sunrise. It's about an 1.5 hours until sunset right now, so they might be starting the feeding process right now. And if nothing else, I got here a little early. All right, we'll get the same thing set up on the other rod. And this one I'm going to cast out further using a 2 ounce weight. So I've got this on the heavier rod. All right, 2 rods out, and now we wait for a bite. And now it's starting to sleet. While I'm sitting here, something that I've actually wanted to talk about and figure, you know, now's a good time to talk about it, is there have been some mistakes that I've made on this channel. Some things that I've said in other videos that need clarification, that need correction. And it's one of the reasons why I encourage people to comment down below for experienced anglers. If there's something I made a mistake on, please, you know, mention it in the comments. I just ask you please be kind about it. No need for the absolutely large droves of trolls that come across my channel. Speaking of which, pardon me while I partake of the warming delicacy that is troll tears. Oh yeah, feel that in my soul. Yeah, some things I'll address real quick. Let me get on my channel real quick to find the specific ones I want to talk about. So let's start with my most popular video, also my most commented video, my fishing edition, how to catch salmon with drift floats in salmon roe. Man, oh man, this is hard to watch. Well, Thank you for the comment. Total overkill on the gear for salmon that's about 7 pounds. Well, when you're fishing an area that you can catch 30-pound salmon, I want gear that can catch 30-pound salmon. It's just smart. Nasty ass dark fish. I'm sorry for not catching a perfectly chrome salmon during the early season. I'm sure you've only caught perfect salmon. One that I actually had to turn the comments off because of the large number of negative comments that were on it were my tip: caring for your rods and reels after saltwater fishing. Now, I'm gonna say outright that later on, after the fact, I was pretty ashamed of this video because I didn't want this video to be my most viewed video, and for a time it was. It's sitting at 9.1 thousand views right now. I turned comments off because everyone kept saying the same thing. People weren't looking in the comments to make sure someone else mentioned this, but yes, in retrospect, don't use a jet function or even like a rinse function on your reels. Use a mist function or use like one that has like a wide, gentle spray, and don't jam the hose into like the reel while you're hosing. You know, just hose everything off, rinse it off. Surprisingly, my most popular surf fishing video, surf fishing the Oregon coast, silver perch and sculpin. Now, I changed the name of the video because at first I thought I was catching baby cod because it was a fish I wasn't familiar with, but they were actually sculpin I was catching. I know in the video I speculated if they were cod, I speculated if they were cabezon, but I found out after the fact they were sculpin, so that's why I changed the name. Funny how people read the name, see what I'm saying, and read the comments below how I corrected myself. Other people correct me, they still feel the need to correct you. One video that is quite an anomaly to me is my Oregon fishing fully explained video. Now, that's actually one of the proudest videos that I made. That's one of the videos that I'm most proud that I made. I'm going to say proud a lot. I'm also definitely proud of the fact that it's gained the number of views it has, the amount of time it has, and the ratio on likes to dislikes is the best out of all my videos. It's 86 likes to 1 dislike. But for the lack of dislikes, there sure are a lot of negative comments on this video. Dude, where are your facts from? CNN, both females and male Chinooks die after spawning. Get research material published and authenticated, maybe from another state. So I guess I can't talk about salmon unless I have my work published, so sorry guys. One correction that got made early on when this video went live was that pike minnow are a native species, so that's a correction that was made, and it's been made numerous times in the comments. Be surprised how many people still have to go in the comments and say, you really come across as not too smart, edit this. And pike minnow are native, lol, this guy put out so much false information. Bottom line is, yes, I know I've made some mistakes on the channel, I realize that, which is why I ask for experienced anglers to get in the comments below and apply their information also, because I want this to be a community, and I want the correct information out there. I don't want it just to be my information. So yeah, with all the bad comments, with all the negative comments, you know, all I'm going to ask you guys is check the comments, see if someone has already made that comment. You don't need to tell me that I did something wrong if someone has already told me that I did something wrong, and then I make the correction in the comments. Now, I'm in my 30s. I've been on the internet a long time. I've been in chat rooms. I've been in forums. I know that the internet is a zoo and you're not supposed to feed the trolls. But I personally have never had this feeling of watching a video or reading a post and someone makes a small mistake on what they say and what they show, and I feel this overwhelming desire to go out of my way to post this comment or something to correct them, and just sit back and go like, ah, yeah, good job, me. You really told him. And I bet I'm the first person that ever told him that. When I see stuff like that on a video, I just move on. Here's something also. Reacting to a video like that, giving it a dislike, writing a comment on it, that actually helps spread the exposure of that video, and more people are going to see it. So if you want that video to not do well, best thing you can do is leave it alone. Bottom line is, I think I'm getting a heart condition from all the troll tears I've been drinking lately. Alright, let's get back to fishing. Now, we've been in this spot for about 10 minutes now. I'm going to give it about another 10 minutes. I hold the same rule with carp fishing that I do with catfish fishing, is if you're in a spot for like 20 minutes or so, half an hour tops, and you don't get a bite, move on to a different spot. I've had what looks like bites, but it could also be the wind. And I didn't bring bite alarms. I mean, catfish bites are very different from like any other fish that you're going to catch from bait. They don't so much bite and run as much as they sit there and they sort of like tear at the bait. So you really just have to sit there and wait until the circle hook does its job and hooks the fish for you. Yeah, see, that's the wind doing that. Something just circled right in front of me. I know it's Oregon winter. Well, even worse, I know it's Oregon February winter, but I'd be really surprised if even the catfish have got lockjaw now. But at any rate, it's been about 20 minutes now, so time to move on. Go to another spot that I know catfish frequent. Yeah, the biggest problem when you're fishing for catfish like this, well, when you're bait fishing in general like this, and you have to move spots, is you created a spot that is concentrated with the scent of the bait you're using. So like the trail has led the fish that you're fishing for there, and then you move spots, you really run the risk of confusing the fish. But then again, like I said, if you're in a spot for 20 minutes and you don't get a bite, then you gotta move. Yeah, it's cold, but this makes me happy because this is a typical Oregon cold. Really, really, really makes me optimistic for this coming spring and how the 2019 fishing year is going to be. If it's like 2016 all over again, I'll be so happy. But I think I'm going to give this spot 20 minutes and then I'm going to go home. It is freezing. Like I said, I know this pond. I know the catfish in here are nocturnal feeders, so the later it gets, the higher my chances go. Real quick, one more new subscriber shout out. They subscribed to the channel while I was out fishing as Fire Chicken, so thank you for subscribing. Oh. This rod's getting the doink. There's just barely a breeze right now. That's not the wind doing that. Yeah, that looks like a little catfish is playing with it. Oh, we'll wait till the hook does its job and hooks the fish for me. It's still doinking away very slightly. Like nibble, pull, probably a baby catfish. Alright, yeah. It's time to call tonight. I'm starting to shake, I'm so cold. Yeah, super freaking cold today, but do I regret going out? No. I'm an Oregonian, I'm an outdoorsman. This is my natural habitat. Got home, got warmed up, took a while because it was so cold, but gave Sophia a jar of food, and now ready to just sort of wind down the rest of the day. Yeah, sorry no fish catch again this week. It's the reality of Oregon fishing in winter, especially in February. Looking at the calendar, I have no idea when my next fishing opportunity is going to be, at least based on what the weather's showing. I have President's Day off. I'm going to try to find some way to fish that weekend. But yeah, so this Saturday, the 16th, at the Lynn County Expo Center is the Willamette Sportsman Show, and I will be there. I'm not going to have a booth or anything. I'm just going to be there hanging out. I also will be filming a video while I'm there. I just want to make a video, checking out all the new stuff, showing it off too. I hope to run into you guys while I'm there. If you guys go there too, I'm sure I'll run into. I'll also be posting a lot of pictures on Instagram from that. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. Also down below, I got links to Instagram, to Facebook, to Patreon, all those goodies, other ways to support the channel. Patreon, completely up to you guys. I've got my reward tiers really low because my means are small. Even $1 goes a long way for this channel, and it's an amount you probably won't even notice leave your bank account. And again, I am trying to get this channel to grow to 1,000 subscribers, and I need your help to do that. So if you could, please hit the subscribe button down there and the notify bell next to it so you're going to be the first to see all the great content that's going to come from this channel. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, tips up, tight lines, and have fun fishing.